release from the band Harriet Tubman, a trio out of New York. I've been following them since their debut in the late 90s. I remember getting their first record, which I think was out on Knitting Factory, and then later a second disc, which was on a Japanese label. I remember paying like $30 for the import, and their music has gotten, smoother is the wrong word, it's gotten more refined, but their music is a bit avant-garde, it's very jazzy, it's intense, like it grooves very hard, but it kind of blooms into these fractals of sound. And you know, all three musicians in the band are absolutely top-notch. JT Lewis is a great drummer. Brandon Ross, as a guitar player, I think is totally slept on. He's kind of to use kind of a bad compound analogy because I'm good at those. He's kind of like take all the best parts of Vernon Reid, Bill Frisell, and kind of hammer them together with some, you know, Pat Metheny and Pete Cozy. Like it all just kind of, his sound is great. And he likes using the Klein guitars, which give him a super clean, beautiful sound when he wants to go that way, and a nice buzz when he wants to get more distorted. And then rounding it out is the reason I initially even heard of the band or started listening to them, which is bassist Melvin Gibbs. The guy can just lay down a groove like nobody's business, but he can also play way out with a striking level of grace. If anybody like knows him in kind of the rock world, it's really for being the bass player in the mid-90s with Rollins Band. But he's a all-round player, and pretty much any project that he's on is at least worth giving a listen to. You know, and kind of coming back to this record, this record just veers from these super slinky, dark grooves into really kind of menacing, sharp cinematic noise, and the whole record flows. Like its title really kind of gives you an idea of what it's about. The terror end of beauty. And I mean, you could read that as in like, this is beauty's terror-filled end, or as in, you know, there's a part of beauty that, you know, kind of almost instills terror. Either way really works for this. And the band comes together really nice. You can tell these are guys who've been playing for a couple of decades together. They've got a great chemistry. They're not scared to take risks. They're not scared to kind of push and prod each other. But it doesn't feel forced. Like, ooh, look at me, I'm trying to be edgy. This is really good, just intense music. And you know, some people might even say it sounds kind of like jazz fusion, and maybe that's true, but if it is, it's only in the best parts of that tradition. You know, I'm thinking like, you know, maybe something like Tony Williams' early Lifetime, or kind of like Agartha era Miles Davis. It's dark, it's kind of seething in spots, it pulses when it wants to, and then kind of erratically goes driving out in new directions when it feels like it. I'm really digging this record. It's been out for a little bit, I think less than a year, but I just got around to picking it up recently, and I'm really enjoying it. It's a solid release. You know, what can I say? I dig the record. Go check it out. Go look for live footage of this group on YouTube or Daily Motion or wherever. They're a hell of an act. They've got a couple of gigs with like Wadada Leo Smith, and I think there's like one live video with Cassandra Wilson that I really like. So just go check them out. Let me know what you think. See you guys around.